billion, that means 2.3 billion to the state's copper, that means the general treasury. So, even though we are not the revenue earner, in terms of the regulator, that means we the regulator, we are taking the fees, not the taxes, but Maui Department has become a big or large department or institute that make contribution to national treasury.
So now we were talking about the contribution to the national treasury in
Yes,
that way.
yes.
Has there been research done, or are you aware, Mr. Wijeratne, about what sort of like a state we can reach by having an efficient transport system? That is, I am referring to because of traffic there is fuel combustion and there is wastage of fuel, and then there is wastage of time, and therefore the efficiency level decreases, and also the other sentiments that can't be sort of monitored, like people getting angry, people rushing, tension, all that. The sentiments that sort of directly have an impact on the development process. So we can leave aside those sentiments because those can't exactly be measured, but things like wastage of fuel, wastage of sort of the time and all those things, can you sort of tell how that will enhance the development and add an impact, a positive impact to the economy?
For example, in terms of the research we have done with the association of the two companies who are running this vehicle emission testing program, that it revealed that 40 cents could be saved if the three-wheeler is properly maintained. That is the result of the vehicle emission testing program. These two companies researched that one. In terms of that means that it saved the efficiency and save the money. Now, even though it is a very small example, if we take into the consideration the total amount of the three-wheelers in the country and save money, the 40 cents into that much of three-wheelers, it is a colossal amount. So, in such a way we can improve the efficiency and save the money of the country.
So then the other aspect that just came to mind was that sometimes when we see the buses, like there's a very great speed that they maintain, sometimes trying to overtake, and then the excuse the bus drivers also sometimes give is that the fact is they need to have many rides and collect many income as possible because they need to pay finance companies and pay per month. So do you think it's a good enough excuse that because you have to pay the finance company, like going at a speed, is it a good thing? And if they cannot actually afford it financially, is it right for them to sort of engage in an activity like that and be a law unto themselves?
Playing with the life of people, we can't allow it. Either it might be the problem of the they have to install the pay the installment for in terms of the finance facilities or settle it off, but we can't take the life of the people for that one. So we can't accept, that is the valid reason, no excuse.
So what sort of measures are taken to sort of get all these associations like the bus drivers associations, tri-show associations, and also the individuals, the public, in line with a concerted effort to sort of achieve these goals?
Now that's why that the Ministry of Transport in the line of thinking that to have some sort of system that connect or combine system, railway into bus, bus into railway. In that way we have to collaborate and align with the line of that thinking, then we can get solve this that problem. Otherwise it will be, we are dragging out the same status quo into the future.
Right. So actually that was a lot of information, Mr. Wijeratne. So on a closing note, would you like to give a message to the public out there?
I like to solicit that please take very seriously the rate of accident in the country. As I stated, That is the second big issue next to the war, and war has been completed. The area has to be issue addressed to that should be addressed by the government and the country is that alarming rate of accident. So, disciplined driving, be a disciplined driver and the maintain the vehicle in a proper way and get the vehicle emission test certificate. In that way you can contribute to the country and be a partner of the progress of the country.
So that's a very valid message, Mr. Wijeratne, and also through the discussion, what I really found interesting was the fact that by trying to do everything to resolve this motor traffic problem, how we sort of have an impact on the lives of the people, that is reducing the number of killings and also the development of the economy. So it is actually, I think, a very relevant to draw parallels between actually the war and the traffic, resolving the traffic problem and having a good transport system and disciplined drivers. And because it's not only reducing the number of people who are getting killed because it happens every day everywhere, right, and it happens over a period of time and there's no end to that. So the cumulative effect is so strong. At the same time, if we look at how it can positively contribute to the economy by increasing the efficiency and the waste of time, decreasing the waste of time, and also the anger and frustration and the level of stress that comes, that can also have a positive impact. So when the war was over, we had a good impact on the lives and also on the impact on the economy. And I think your discussion has showed us that the same thing will happen if this problem is resolved. So I think it's a national duty, and it is very much a duty of the Department of Motor Traffic as well, and to sort of get all the departments together and strive for this. And I would also like to ask you, Mr. Wijeratne, as suggested before, in that driving test, it will be nice if we can sort of better to include a question that makes people think about the punishment that they get, so that psychologically they are aware that if they do a mistake, offense is committed, that they will be punished. So on that note, Mr. Wijeratne, thank you very much for joining us. And thank you so much for watching us tonight. Do join us tomorrow at the same time. Good night.